Welcome to another episode of Unfinished Worlds. And in this episode, we are going to tackle the witch farm. So let's start with the first ever third person time lapse of slabbing the entire floor of the farm. Enjoy! So we have been very busy. Very busy. So the original plan was literally just to slab everything. And it worked until it didn't. So it was all slabbied, and then the rates of the farm were like a quarter. Nah, they're like there was like dropping one or two witches every minute or so, and that's definitely not how fast these are supposed to go. And so we were like, huh, I wonder if the farm is broken. So we checked to see if the farm is broken. No, it's not broken. We go and we check to see if the weird things that happened when we put this into the server changed it at all. It changed the location of the base. The seed was changed when we were migrating the server. It was a whole thing, but it hadn't. And we're like, huh, I wonder if it's because we slabbed it without lighting anything up underneath it. And so down here, we added this. I mean, you can see it. It's a whole array of sea lanterns. And the whole purpose of these is to light everything up underneath. And we have done a pretty good job of it. Now, it took a lot less time to put the sea lanterns in than all the slabs. And because we had 3 people working on it, it didn't take nearly as long as we thought it would. Or at least not as long as slabbing the entire thing. And that's very good. And so you can see we found we have a horse friend over there. There's a situation over there. And so 3 of us were on here. We lit everything up, and now it's working very well. So if I stand here, oh, there they go. Oh, that's crazy. This is nice. So we are getting it was a lot. I think my friend said that it was a shulker box of redstone blocks from overnight AFKing, but you can kind of see we're getting a lot of things, and then the stick chest is overflowed. So eventually we'll put a super smelter in here using the sticks. So yeah, it was a pretty good thing. And then over here we have another big change. So instead of flying over here, we made it accessible through boat. And so the really cool thing about this is that I added this little extra part at the very end. And so what will happen, if I can get a boat on and I come around, you come into here and it will break the boat and put it in. And that way we won't have any extra boats lying around. And it's pretty good. And so this track is like, it takes about 10 seconds to go down. So, the reason that there's a roof above our heads is because I thought that adding a roof would get rid of spawns, and it turns out it doesn't, because it's still 2 blocks, and because things can spawn on blue ice, we ended up deciding to put buttons on. After putting the buttons on, this will definitely prevent the spawn. And then we come to the end, and boom, all done. Cool. I like that. This cactus thing, and I thought that this would break it, but it doesn't. So now we have boats. We have butts in there. We got lots of butts. So the next thing I think I want to do, is to work on this sucker here. Appears that there's no portal up here, but I'm gonna work on the bottom part of this thing here. So the plan here is to have the guardians fall from here to there. And so they will die here, here, and here. And we will have pistons that will push the items into the center location, get pushed here, and then pushed with this piston, and then with that piston going all the way over here, then through here, then through here, and then finally through here. So we're gonna want maybe something to trigger this. Maybe probably the clock system would probably be the best thing, because they'll go at the same speed no matter what happens. And having them all together, we're going to need a lot of item sorters. So we're going to put a bunch of sorters here, and then I need to connect all these systems up, and I'll let you know my progress. That's an issue. So the issue here is that this is not on the right side. I'm not scared of you. Oh, a little bit scared. Progress update. We have now finished all of the modules for the sorting system. As I was saying, we finished all of the modules for the sorting system. We've had some mishaps with some lava, so we're gonna just put some holes so that in case we ever have to deal with it, it's gonna be fine. So now that we've done that, we're going to start the system with we're gonna get the system on a clock. So I think the general plan will be to have clocks going, like this one will be push to be right next to each other. Yeah, so let's get those started, I guess. Progress update for the nether side of the Guardian farm. It's pretty much done. So what I have left to do is to fill the filters, but right now it is perfectly it is ready to go. So let me place a block here. Well, I'll show you how this back system works. So there's a little bit of a hopper clock, and this it takes inputs from two sources. This source is the main one. This one only does that one right there, and so I made the timings so that these two will close at the same time, and then those two will close, and then this one will close in, and then the slimes will start going. So everything should be working now properly, and all I have to do is to get it hooked up and finished on the overworld side. Actually, we'll have one of our other people there do the overworld side, but we just need, let's see, do we have the nether portal up there? So the nether portal's up there, so all we need to do is just to put some more glass down. I AFK'd a little bit last night, and so like, yeah, so this is the last chest. There's 5 chests for each, so there's five crystals chests and then 5 shards chests, but I've already made a lot of sea lanterns, so this system is going very well, and we haven't even put the soul sand down, so this thing is going to be mega efficient, which means we're going to need more chests. So we got more chests. Honestly, we might need even more. This system fills up very quickly. I don't know if you can see. I must have emptied this must have emptied this relatively a while ago. But yeah, like over here, oh my gosh, look at that. Look at all, excuse me. Why is there cotton here? Anyway, we have a lot of things, and we added another filter for ink sacs. Look at that. I emptied them over here, but that's a lot of ink sacs. That's even better than the ink sac farm that I've made, and that's pretty cool. Now, there was one more addition that I made to this. There was a problem with how the slime mechanism was working. When it aligns here, it comes here, but here there was a piece of obsidian, and that causes the item to stop just before the block. And the issue with that is that not only is it not aligned with the chest, the slime can't push it. So what I did was take a little bit of redstone action. So glass allows signals to go down from blocks that it's like diagonal to. So the redstone's still connected here, even though if it was a normal block, it wouldn't be connected. And so the signal can go up and down. And so you have an inverter here, and at the same pulse that the slime block goes over, the blue ice goes down. And what that does is it prevents the slime block from getting caught on the ice while allowing all items to be pushed from here all the way over here. So you can see now that Mr. Robot is currently working on the Guardian farm, and you can see over here what the system was really going to be doing. Currently he has only a little bit of soul sand in, but as he's placing it, you'll see more and more come down. And so all the items that we'll be getting and all them dropping, they'll be pushed to the center and then pushed along, and all the hoppers should be able to catch them. And so this entire system is just great. I'm so excited for it. It looks like we might need even more chests, which is kind of impressive, and also a little bit of decorating, because you know it's not exactly looking exactly nice. Everything's flush, but it could use some work. So thank you all for watching. If you are enjoying the series, or you know, if you are not, please let me know in the comments, and if you haven't already, please subscribe. Goodbye. Get my notepad up, because we're doing my script. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. All right.